Okay, so as expected, Schwitter went for his beloved Grunfeld, but we prepared a line which we thought was going to be a bit unpleasant for Schwitter. There was a few games already in this tournament with this line, like Carlsen against Navarra and Toplov-Shirov, and I think also Schwitter had one game against Shirov. Schwitter's favorite move, bishop d7. He doesn't like to go for this exchange sacrifice. So queen c7. And here many moves were already tried before. It was bishop d3, but so I like to put this first queen on c8. Queen d2. a6. So sorry. Now rook c1. That was our idea, just to keep some pawns for the c file. a6 was like actually black's only plan to play on the queen side. And now we prepared many lines like maybe a4 or a3, but then we decided we want to take a small advantage. And bishop h6. And actually we consider that, let's say if black makes some normal move, we're changing the bishops, and it's going to be a bit less. The queen goes to e3 and maybe f4, and we were quite happy about this. And Schwitter, he tried to equalize immediately, but he missed a few small details. So and immediately queen b6, hitting my pawn on d4. And well, basically I don't want to push, let's say d5, because knight e5 and he has good play. Also queen e3 back runs into e5. So now let's just say from move rook c5. Simple idea is if knight takes d4, it will be rook h5, and suddenly there's a problem along the 6th rank. And now I think you need to be very careful already to make some move like rook c8 or something like that. But he played according to his plan, bishop g4, and now you running this move knight f4. I think very strong move, and I already didn't see any ways for Schwitter to solve his problems. Simple idea is, for example, knight takes here, rook g5, and simply the bishop has no squares. If the bishop goes to d7, it will be rook h5, and if you play bishop e6, just to prevent the problems on the 6th rank, there will be knight h5 move, and now g7 mate cannot be prevented. So Schwitter tried the last trick with bishop f3, and well, I already had the luxury choice of, for example, a move like e5 and try to kill him on g6, or the way I played was the safest way, rook g3, and next move I will either take on f3 or rook h3 and mate on h7. So that was it.
No, it was really crushing game.
Yes, it was a nice day, yes.
Does anybody have any questions?
I have two questions. So where do you judge to be Peter's mistake or critical mistake, if there was one?
Well,
I
I think bishop takes h6 is already a very committing move, because it allows immediately queen takes h6 and immediately to press me on the king side. So Svidler said that well, that he knew it was risky, but he thought he calculated till the end. But okay, he made a mistake in his calculation. Then
he missed rook c5, huh?
I think he missed a rook c5 and maybe knight f4 also. But he thought after rook c5, bishop g4 it was still okay, but after knight f4 it's I think immediately can resign.
And my second question is actually from Mid Greengard on the ICC. He asked, he said that both he and Larry C thought that you've played much better than your score indicates, and maybe had some bad luck. They asked if you agree, or if you...
I fully agree with it.
Or if you felt like you had faltered at any points.
Well, okay, it's somehow you always, in my opinion, you get what you deserve, and if you're okay, I had maybe many good positions which I was supposed to have won, but well, if you're not sharp at the moment that the points are to be given away, then you actually don't deserve it, and I don't want to put. Of course, I have some mixed feelings about some games. For example, my game with Aronian, but and also I had the feeling that I could have done much better, but I think it was just that I had to do something about my shape. That simply because I was not sharp enough during this tournament, then well, I was just simply missing these points, and I don't want to put any claims on let's say that it could have been like this or it could have been like that. It's simply next time, hopefully, I'll be there to collect.
Any further questions? I have a question. Svidler beat Topalov yesterday. You think there's anything in his mind that helped you win this game because he beat Topalov yesterday?
Well, Svidler said after the game that that his game with Topalov cost him a lot of energy.
Yes.
And I can imagine, and also a lot of emotions, because he was, of course, first he was lost, and then okay, he was time trouble winning, and yes, and I said okay, yes, I also had a tiring game with Carlsen, and just a matter of who was going to collapse first, and fortunately it was him. Yes.
And today an article appeared on ChessBase, or basically in a German magazine, about that Topalov in your game, against your game, apparently some signals had been given. Had you read that before this game? Or have you read it at all, actually, at the moment?
Article, no, I didn't. No. Well, I heard about some people were suggesting this, but I must say from the play of Topalov, I cannot say that he was really getting, let's say, helpful signals, because I had, well, my opinion was that after opening I had my position was almost lost, let's say, and somehow I still got back into the game. So I don't know what kind of signals he got, but maybe it was not chess signals. But,
from your point of view, you can always get those signals if it helps you that much.
Yes, well, I mean, then I would suppose I expected at least to crush me really badly if he's getting some signals. Always try to get signals.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.